Okay, welcome to AutoCAD Lesson 1, Creating Lines and Shapes. In this lesson you'll be learning how to draw lines and draw shapes, and that's basically it. Now the first area I want you to concentrate on in this AutoCAD workspace is over here. This is the first set of commands you'll be learning. This line here gives you all the tools that you need to create lines, polygons, which are shapes like triangles, pentagons, octagons, etc. Rectangles, arcs, circles, splines, which are curved lines, and there's a few others down here as well, like ellipses and so forth. Alright, this is the main area I want you to concentrate on, but there's also this area here which I'd like you to look at as well, which is your pens. Now, when we draw, we choose different pens. You can have different colours, you can have different thicknesses of lines. And if you drop down the list, you can see here that there's a whole heap of different names, such as borders, centre lines, circles, construction, objects, notes, etc. Okay, so I can pick any of these, and that's the colour I'll be drawing in, and they've also got a certain width to them. Over in our template here, I can zoom in and out of this template. This is called paper space, and this is the view that you'll be printing out. If I look down here, it says A4 exercise layout. That is the actual paper space tab, and if I click to the left here on model, this is where I can start to draw. Model space is our infinite world where we can draw whatever we like to however large we like. Now, to set this up for you, you need to draw lines, polylines, circles, rectangles, arcs, ellipses, polygons and splines. And it's as simple as this. Choose your correct pen. Now the first one's going to be a line, so I want you to go down the list until you find the one that says line. Left click on line. Then I need you to choose the line command. You can either choose the icon and left click on the icon, or you can type it in down the bottom just by typing in L for line and enter, and that chooses the same thing. From here I can start a line off with a left click of my mouse, and you can see it draws in the direction I wish it to go, and I can continue drawing lines all over the place. I press enter to stop the line. I can also, by clicking on ortho, draw a line, L, enter, at right angles, and enter, and that stops the line. So that's just drawing at 90-degree angles. I can draw one line at a time, enter, and I can draw a line by choosing the endpoint of a line. And I choose endpoints by making sure my object snap or my O snap is on by depressing it in. And enter. That's the first thing I want you to do. Now we go to the polyline. So we choose our polyline pen, red pen, and I want you to find the command that says polyline. There it is there. Click on it, and in this space I'll turn ortho off. I'm going to draw a series of lines just like I did before. Enter. The only difference between a polyline and a line is that when I select a polyline, you can see the whole thing lights up. It's a connected line, the whole thing. Whereas if I was to go to the line over here, it only highlights one line at a time. Notice the difference. Next one I want you to concentrate on is creating a circle. To create a circle, pick my pen, circle, choose the circle command, or type in C for circle down the bottom. And you can see that comes up down here. C and enter. It says specify the centre point for the circle. So I'll just click it inside here and I'll draw a circle to whatever size I want. Press enter takes you straight back into that same command, a little bit of a shortcut, and you can draw circles all over the place. Like so. Rectangle. Choose rectangle, choose the command, click on it. You can choose the command or you can type in REC, which is the shortcut for it, and press enter. And from there you can start to draw some rectangles. You can draw them any which way you like. Next one I want you to focus on is the arc. Choose the arc pen. Which isn't there. So I'll just pick another one for now. I'll just choose line and choose the arc command and start to draw an arc. Now one line, 2 lines for an arc, then you can notice what you can do with that tool. Draw a few of those. Ellipse. Choose the ellipse command. This time it might not be in your command area, so drop down the menu and you'll find it there. Ellipse. Now this one says specify the axis endpoint of the ellipse. So I'm going to start my axis, my endpoint, up the top. And I'm going to specify other endpoint of axis down the bottom, and it's as simple as making an ellipse shape like so. Press enter, gets you back in. You can do a diagonal one if you like as well. Next one's polygon. Now a polygon is just a bunch of shapes, a bunch of sides like a triangle or a pentagon. Choose the polygon pen, select polygon from your list of commands, and it says down the bottom, and this is what you have to worry about every time you draw a polygon, enter the number of sides. Down here there's going to be 4, so if I type in 3 and enter, it's going to make a triangle. Now it's saying here, inscribe in a circle or outside a circle. We'll just say inside the circle, so type in I, enter, and that can be inside a certain radius circle if you like. Let's draw a 5-sided shape, so I go enter to go back into the polygon, I type in 5, that's the number, specify the centre, there it can go, and let's do it inside a circle again. Just by pressing enter and left click, places it. The last one is spline. Choose the spline tool, choose the spline command, start from anywhere inside this space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you can see there it's just a bit of a zigzag tool. Now I can go all over the place if I like, just by clicking. When I want to close that spline off, I just hit the enter button once, twice, and a third time, and it drops that spline in. Now I've finished drawing everything I need to, so I'll go back into my paper space, and I can see now that's how it's going to print out. Down the bottom it says creating lines and shapes, which is my title. I need you to zoom in on the name and date, double click on that, and I want you to type your name, and we'll erase the date, and I want you to put today's date in, and enter, and enter. There you have it. Now you go to File and save into your Technical Graphics Exercises folder.